Alright, welcome back guys to another weekly manga review, and we do have some bad news this week. Kubo has apparently come down with something, and we're not going to get any new Bleach chapters until August 20th. And I mean, stuff happens, people get sick. It just really sucks this week because last week Bleach was easily my favorite chapter of the week. And it was such an awesome cliffhanger to leave us on that waiting until August 20th just really sucks. But yeah, stuff happens, and also next week there will be no weekly Shonen Jump at all. The magazine is taking a break, so there won't be any Naruto or One Piece either. So yeah, that also sucks. But there is something else I wanted to do when I started doing the manga reviews. I wanted to do Berserk reviews too. It's just the releases for Berserk are so sporadic that I actually forgot about Berserk. And there have been new chapters coming out, I just didn't even know about it. But that's just something you deal with as a fan of the series. You kind of just stop reading it for a while and let the chapters build up. So what I want to do is I stopped reading Berserk around chapter 310. They had just gotten off the boat. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to read all the chapters after 310, and I'm going to catch up on Berserk, and then I'm going to come back later with another video today talking about the latest chapters and my general thoughts on the series. So we did get an extra chapter this week though. It was Naruto the movie special. Apparently Naruto, I think, is in its 9th movie they're up to now, something like that. And this was a fun chapter. I don't think any of this stuff is canon or anything like that, but it was fun to read. You get to see all the rookies again and how they interact with each other, and that was fun. But Toby wants to perform a limited Tsukuyomi. All the rookies are back from a mission. They decide to go to a spa. There's a lot of comedy. There's a ton of fan service. That's basically all this chapter was just fan service. And at the end, Toby realizes what Naruto wants most, which is to never be lonely. And that was it. It's supposed to tie into the movie somehow. I'm probably not going to watch the movie, but the chapter itself, it was fun, and there was no Bleach, so I figured I would go ahead and read it, and I liked it. Now on to the actual chapter, Naruto 596, One Jutsu. Toby's mask has a crack in it, so Kakashi is trying to figure out how that happened. How did they actually land a blow on Toby? B actually tries to attack the giant statue thing, and Toby uses this shield of fire, I think, to block B's attack. They come up with a plan, and Guy goes to attack Toby with the nunchucks. And while he's attacking him, Toby grabs him and he says, "I'm going to take these," and he goes to absorb the nunchucks. Meanwhile, Naruto jumps out with a Rasengan, and as he's headed for Toby, it goes through him, and then it just disappears, and then there's like an explosion and Toby's arm is all injured. Now, I was a little confused by this. I wasn't sure what the hell just happened. Did Kakashi make the Rasengan disappear and then transfer it? Or did Toby absorb the Rasengan by accident because he was absorbing the nunchucks? And Kakashi says that he realized that Toby actually only has one jutsu. At first he thought he uses multiple jutsus, one to absorb things, and then one to allow attacks to pass through him. But now he sees that it's only one, so I'm thinking the most likely thing that happened here was Toby accidentally absorbed the Rasengan, and then the damage appeared on him. So I guess that's what happened. It was a little confusing, but I did enjoy it. And the best part about it was Toby's mask has a crack in it, which means hopefully we get to see who he is soon. I've been waiting for that forever. Another thing I have to mention about this chapter is what is with the rocks? Are rocks still like falling from the sky? Like, what exactly is happening there? I don't really understand that, but I did think it was a cool chapter, and they're starting to find a way to attack Toby. Of course he's going to have a weakness, and I guess this is just Kishimoto setting that up so we figure out how they're going to be able to actually attack Toby. The only weakness he's had before was when he fought Conan and said he can only be he can only allow attacks to pass through him for about 5 minutes, I think it was. So that's the first time we found out there is a weakness in him. And, you know, he can't attack and allow stuff to pass through him at the same time, so that was another weakness. But on to One Piece 676, Perfected Weapon of Mass Destruction. Zoro, Sanji, Brook, and Kinemon are still running from Smiley. Smiley has eaten the bait. And that sled thing that was left behind last chapter has like a bag of apples or something in it, and one of them turns into a devil's fruit. And because Smiley already has a devil's fruit, anyone who eats another one will explode. Their body will explode. So I guess Smiley ate another devil's fruit and he just exploded. And all this poisonous gas comes out of him. So Caesar's men are still running from Smiley, and a few of them get caught in the gas, and it turns them white. And apparently Caesar has perfected Smiley's explosion to where people become paralyzed, and then the poison kills them. That way they can't run and escape and head for cover. So we see the Marines outside the lab. They're trying to get in the lab when they see the gas coming for them. They're trying to get in. They don't want to get killed. Zoro's gang sees the dragon. They're chasing after it, hoping to fly away with it to escape the gas. And then we see Caesar tell Luffy that his friends won't survive, and he sends the cage that has Smoker, Tashigi, Frankie, Law, all of them, to the outside, so that now they're going to be killed by the gas also. Because Caesar wants to show how powerful the weapon is, that it can take down someone who has a bounty of 400 million, a Shichibukai, and a Vice Admiral in Smoker. So he wants to kill all these people so that all these people in the New World who want to maybe purchase this weapon will see how powerful it really is. Also, Chopper, who is still in the lab in secret, no one knows Chopper is still in there. He's peeking over the corner and he's wondering what he can do. He's like, I want to do something, and then this piece of paper like bounces off his head, and he opens it and it says don't do anything. But we don't know who actually sent the paper to him yet. So the Marines see Smoker and Tashigi in the cage now that it's brought out to the outside, and Smoker tells her to tell them about Virgo. Law tells Luffy he still wants to continue with the plan, but they can't mess up this time, and he says now we're ready for a counterattack. And that was it. That was this week's One Piece chapter. So no weekly Shonen Jump next week, which sucks, but hopefully I can do another video next Wednesday with something manga related. Anyways, and when the chapters do come back, One Piece, I think, is going to be awesome. I think all hell's going to break loose. Law wants to fight back now. It's going to get good. And Naruto, hopefully we get some more stuff with Toby. That's been pretty good so far, I think. And August 20th, when Bleach returns, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm still very excited for that, with Zaraki challenging the leader of the Vandenreich. That's going to be amazing. So yeah, I did enjoy the chapters this week, even the Naruto movie special chapter, even though it wasn't canon or anything. It was still fun to read. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this week's chapters. Leave your thoughts on this week's chapters in the comments below. Hope you guys liked the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.